That's alright.
Yeah.
Not too sure about it.
It always looks weird from here because I'm wearing a black jumper. It looks like it's just a floating head and some hands. Yeah. Wanna open up?
Okay, I've opened up. Welcome to the podcast again. Episode 20, no wait.
Hey, 98?
I don't know.
No, 98, definitely 98.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And we have Frankie. I'm not going to go wild. How come? Welcome. Why am I saying how come? Welcome on my screen.
Thank you.
This is what happens when I open up a podcast. Tawanga's got that shit on point. He's like, yo, welcome to the episode, but I'm just all over the place when I start.
You know, you get used to it.
Yeah, that's madness.
Frankie, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Billy showed me your Instagram. And it's actually pretty interesting. Like you wear all these costumes and stuff. What do you do?
So I am a model for usually something spooky, and I'm also a scare actor. So I work in various different events scaring people.
Yeah.
Which is great fun.
Sounds fun.
Get a thrill out of that.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's brilliant.
Sneaking up on people.
But that project I was telling you about just now, so that was what sort of got me into everything that I do now. I was contacted by a guy called Nick Harding, who's doing a project called Born in Blood, which is basically a photo shoot with loads and loads of fake blood and plastic wrap. And everyone who took part in it had struggles with mental health, and he was releasing photo books, which he had a guy write stories to go with, and all the profits go to various mental health charities.
Oh.
So it's a really cool project. Does a lot for raising awareness, and I suppose for people who go there and do these shoots, it's a really good way of venting and getting out everything you've got inside. You just get covered in fake blood and go wild for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Yeah, I guess people have different ways of doing that, innit?
Yeah, absolutely.
For me, I think it's gym.
Yeah.
After gym, I always feel refreshed and there's less garbage to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's still there, but less stress.
Yeah, you've got some of that out.
Are you like the creator of one of these scare fake fests?
Yes, so I'm producer of an event called Screamcamp, which is based in Manchester. It's an overnight camping event, so we have like between 20 and 30 people rock up, get in their tents. Myself and one of my fellow actors, we are like camp leaders. Throughout the night we'll have a load of other actors come in, people get dragged out of their tents.
Bro.
They're sleeping and shit.
Oh god. Jesus. I can imagine it being like, honey, when's this gonna... Someone just drags him out like, jeez, man. That's
scary.
It's great fun, people love it. We throw them in the boot of a car and drive them away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
kidnappings.
great. Oh yeah, people love it.
Yeah.
We've had people come back like more than once.
Oh, jeez.
So
More
you
than
should
once.
come. It's great fun.
No. Being dragged out of tents, tied up and put into a boot. I don't know, but get some flashbacks.
I'd panic then. I'd be too panicky, man.
And if I was a serial killer, that's where I'm going. You know what I mean? Because everyone's going to think it's part of the show.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
I know. You're mine
It's
now.
real, man.
Imagine
It's
that.
too real.
I mean, we do give them marshmallows and we play games and stuff too, so it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come for the marshmallows.
Yeah.
So what else happens there? You just scare them, put them in the boot of a car, and then what? Leave them there for like 2 weeks or
Well, we'll put them in the boot of a car, drive them away. They get made to lie down at the edge of like a cliff, and like
a cliff, a
Yeah.
real cliff.
it's like, and it's not like Cliffs of Dover kind of cliff, but it's pretty
It's a
high
cliff.
up. Yeah.
Just Snowdonia and that.
Yeah, tied up in a barn in the dark.
Jesus.
They get put in a box that we've buried underground.
What if something went wrong? Like,
They all have a safe word, so if there's something they don't like, they can say the safe word and they get taken back to camp. And if people, there's a few people that have been like dragged there by their friends and they're like, we don't want any part of this, and we give them a glow stick to wear on their wrist, and if they're wearing a glow stick, they won't get touched.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's good. So how do you make sure someone, like say, you said you bury people sometimes?
Yeah, so it's just a big metal box that we've put in the ground. It's got a lid on. They get put in the box and the lid gets closed. Sometimes an actor will go in there with them.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck with them a little while they're in there.
Because I'm thinking, what if someone faints? Because oh, I changed my mind actually.
Thankfully, we've not had anything like that happen.
Yeah.
But a few of us are first aid trained, so I guess we'd be able to do something about it.
I'm imagining like you chuck them in the boot and that, and then you forget the keys. You lost the keys. What are you doing now?
I thought it was fake. Oh god, that's an interesting job though.
Oh, it's
Pretty
great.
good. I reckon you guys probably get more clients during Halloween season or something.
We actually only run in the summer. We run from like April to September because of it being an outdoor event. We had some really bad weather, but we did do a different event over Halloween, and we're hoping to have like a permanent scare attraction by Halloween next year. So we've got a building that we're going to kit out and hopefully...
Cool. Is that in Manchester as well?
Yeah, it's the same location as the farm that we do Screamcamp.
Oh god, I'm a farmer as well.
Yeah.
Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And like Ed Gein, looks like his real name.
Yeah.
It's great, it's based off. He's on a farm. Bruh.
It's still real, man. Still. Why couldn't it be in like, I don't know, like next to an amusement park or something?
That's still scary.
I was going to
me.
say, we'd find a way to make it scary, I'm sure, no matter where it was.
I feel like some people say this is white people shit.
It probably is.
I mean, like
Well,
what people do is sort of.
I think there's more. It's because there's more gothic white people than other people.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
A lot of white people are stupid, I guess.
Only. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going the other way. You want to go see what's in that dark room over there? Give me a break. Oh. Wait, so what do you do when you're not doing scary stuff?
When I'm not doing scary stuff, I am a teaching assistant in a special needs school, and other than that, life's pretty boring. That's like the only thing that's cool that I really do.
Well, your life's interesting enough. You're scaring people.
Yeah.
And looking after special educational needs kids. Yeah.
Imagine we do like a sort of Minds Creed special video where we go to the place and we just film like us two there.
Oh, you should totally come. I'll sort you out tickets. You should come.
Yeah.
Film a special podcast at Screamcamp.
What? Oh shit.
We'll think about it.
You dropped yourself in it now.
Because I don't do scary things. Like, even scary movies, like I would never watch a scary movie alone. You have to be with someone. And then after that, we're going to watch a comedy. Just to forget, like, it was just a movie. I mean, a guy attacking you in your dreams, that's not real. You know?
Watch something funny, take you out.
Yeah.
I mean, do you do roller coasters? Do you like roller coasters?
Yeah.
I mean, I think people do it for the same sort of reason. It's that adrenaline rush, and then after you're like buzzing, and you're like, I want more of that. So
I'd actually rather do the horror thing than a roller coaster.
What?
Won't do roller coasters. Don't
Yo,
worry.
roller coasters are fun though.
yeah, they are.
No, it's not. It's not fun at all. I like my guts where they are. You know.
Oh, that
I
feeling.
don't need them up here.
Like,
We're not
right
tall,
when you
like,
go down and then like everything goes
I
up.
feel my heart in my calf muscle. Why is that there? I don't like that sort of stuff.
I realizing about his body parts.
Oh no, bro. And I swear some people must be doing this with some sexual throw, you know.
I don't like to think about it, but I mean,
First thing that
maybe.
come to my mind, I was like, yeah, like some sick guys.
As a fetish, yeah, scare me.
Have you had any incidents yet that sort of stood out?
I mean, nothing super drastic. We've had a couple of people that have kind of turned up, been there for a little while and gone, this is too much, I'm gonna go home. And like gone home a couple of hours after it started.
That'd be us. Yeah. Right, my special video's over. That's right, guys. See you later.
We tried. That's what we would say. What about something weird like, I don't know, people are having sex in one of their scare rooms?
Oh,
or something?
imagine.
Oh no, I hope that doesn't happen.
A lot happens at scare camp.
What happens there stays there.
Yeah.
It's true.
How do you even go about setting up something like that?
I mean, I started scare acting because I went and participated in an event in 2016, which was like an extreme survival experience thing. And I didn't do it. It was really difficult. It was terrifying. And then I was like, I wouldn't do what those guys are doing. So I messaged them and was like, can I act for you? And then it's like, the more people you meet through doing that, you meet people who have the same kind of ideas. And then, I mean, it's taken a long time to set something up with, you know, the group of people that we have. But we've been really lucky to all find each other. They're all awesome.
Was that connections?
Oh, yeah.
So basically, this is you just getting your revenge on the people when you got scarred from somewhere else.
Now it's your turn. Feel my pain. Oh god. Yeah, that's a fun job though.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
What, so you get paid for that?
To be fair, stuff like that you tend to kind of break even. You don't tend to really make money from it because of the amount you have to buy. I mean, we supply everyone's tents.
Wow.
And tents get ruined when,
yeah.
you know, you're flipping them upside down with people inside them and they get broken. And
So they don't pay for the tents?
No, we have all the tents set up ready for them when they get them.
You should just charge them. Charge a tent fee. Yeah.
Charge for the tent they're going to destroy.
Yeah.
Are there any sharp objects? So like could stab the tent and like cut it open and
No, all our actors have weapons, but they're all props. One of our actors makes a lot of his own weapons, so they tend to be like foam, but he paints them all and they look super realistic. Yeah, they're awesome. We do have a real chainsaw, but it doesn't have a chain on it, so it still makes the noise and you've got the petrol smell, but it's not going to be
Yeah, but I know the guy holding it's like 7 foot.
He's not actually, but he's quite intimidating.
Well, describe to me like, so I'm guessing like each tent is like a different type of scary thing.
No, so what it is basically they'll get there, we do like icebreaker games with them, get to know each other, and they get split onto 2 teams. So my character's called Lola and she's kind of eccentric and obsessed with these murderers. And then we have another character called Tracy and she's like your mumsy sensible lady. So we split the campers into 2 teams and throughout the nights they have the chance to gain points, and their aim is for obviously their team to win at the end of the night. So after playing a few games, we all have radios. So we'll get a radio call saying that there's been a security breach on the farm. Everyone needs to get into their tents and zip them up. And then the actors sort of invade and they'll go into everyone's tents, choose a few people and take them away. And then throughout the night they'll keep coming back, taking more people. And there's a few challenges throughout the night, but all the guests will do everything if they want to.
Wow. That sounds, you know what I would do, yes, kind of messed up a little bit. As an icebreaker, what I would do is I'll ask everyone to write down their fears, all their greatest fears.
That's a good idea.
And then be like, oh, she's afraid of spiders. Let's have one of our actors dress up as a spider.
Dress up as a spider.
He's got a onesie on.
Yeah.
I'm a spider.
You can go Spider-Man, but no. Oh, and then it's good though, because at the end, you get to overcome your fear. Right?
Yeah.
Or get even more traumatized by it.
Yeah.
End up with post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 kind of deal. Yeah.
I mean, all of our actors, it's cool because each murderer has their own sort of persona. So we've got the boss, who's like the big guy, no one wants to fuck with him. Lola, my character, is like desperate to marry him, so she's getting all the guests to be her wingman, and she's like, every time you see him, you need to put in a good word for me, so that makes things fun. We've got a guy called Shadow who, his words not mine, progressively gets hornier throughout the night. By the end of the night, he's giving everyone lap dances and
That's something like that through.
we have Blade, and then we have Reaper, and then we have a van on camp as well, and there's a character called the Doc in there, and it's...
The Doc.
Yeah,
Doc.
it's a Bugs Bunny joke, it's a bunny. So, and guests will go in the van. It's 15 minutes, and they sit opposite the dock with headphones in, playing a series of like weird noises, white noise, and.
You see, that's another thing that scares me about scary movies. It's the sound. Because I could watch a scary movie without the sound.
You know, when you make them listen to some music,
Mm-hmm.
I'd make them listen to like this one band. I can't remember their name. They're anonymous, but it's a bit dark. They filmed like all the screams of like mental health patients. And
Oh, I know who you're talking
yeah,
about. We do
that.
have this. We have in the soundtrack. It's white noise, heartbeat, screaming. There's like various different just trippy noises that go on for like 15 minutes.
What? So they went to like a mental place and then
Yeah.
filmed people
The
screaming.
screams of the
They filmed all the
patients.
screams of patients, and that's basically their album.
Yeah, I've heard it. I can't think of what they're called, but I know what you're
It
talking
wasn't the
about.
best sounding thing.
No.
Sounded kind of haunting because you knew it was real.
Jeez.
Don't know why I was listening to it. I don't know, man.
It's something that you read about and you're like, I have to find it and hear it.
Really authentic sort of band.
See, now I want to hear it.
See?
That's the effect, innit?
Jeez. That's crazy though. It's crazy how. But when did that come out?
Oh, I don't know. I've got
It's
no
quite
idea.
old, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing they probably went to like actual asylums or something.
I think one of the guys worked in one, didn't he? It was like in the 90s, I think. I'm pretty sure one of the members of the band worked in an asylum.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow.
Different type of music.
Yeah, if you can call it
Different
music.
type of noise. Jeez.
And I'd have like what are they called? That one band, Carcass or something. Some of their music. Yeah, the dark stuff that is. Their band, their picture album is basically lots of different carcasses with like real pictures.
Oh, amazing.
Of that, yeah. And like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, just nasty stuff on the picture.
And their album cover.
Yeah, yeah.
Why are people
I'll try to find it, yeah, if you want to see it.
I kind of do.
Why are people interested in stuff like that?
It's morbid curiosity, isn't it? You hear about something and you're like, well, now I need to see it. I suppose it's the same reason people like learning about serial killers and stuff. It's sort of a morbid curiosity.
Because it sounds like people are just obsessed with death, with like that type of stuff. I think the serial killer thing I kind of get because I see that in myself as well.
Yeah.
Not being a serial killer. But
Yeah.
You
Learning
want
about
to see it as well?
Huh?
You want to see it as well?
Yeah.
That's like one of the album covers.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, just clocked that.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. So what if our viewers want to see it as well? What's it called?
What?
If you Google
Then
Carcass death metal band and
Yeah,
go onto
yeah.
images,
Then you'll see
it's
it.
You're gonna
there.
see some lovely images full of life.
It's a nice montage, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a little like nice collage.
Yeah, I don't know, because I have that sort of dark curiosity about me as well. I've always had it as a child. I'd always I was obsessed with horror movies as a kid. Like, I don't know, 5, 6, looking at the classics, all the gruesomes and that. I don't know, so part of me says like I need to see it in order to make myself stronger, or
Yeah.
something like that.
I just think it's fun to be scared. But I think working in that kind of industry takes away from it. So I feel like you're chasing that feeling of being scared,
Yeah.
and nothing works anymore.
Or you become desensitized.
Yeah.
Shit, man. And then the boat just keeps getting pushed out further and further.
Yeah.
That's risky stuff.
Yeah, I wonder about people who work in like morgues and stuff as well. Like if they ever get used.
Morgues?
Yeah, like
The
Yeah,
people
morgues
with
where they
dead
put
bodies.
dead bodies,
Where they
yeah.
put spikes in their eyes to
Yeah.
keep them closed and that.
that, and after they take them out, the organs, innit?
Yeah, they
And
like
then all
put
of
all
that.
stuff inside and...
Yeah, like how do you get used to that? Like
I don't
every
feel like you'd
day?
ever get used to that.
Because I'm thinking maybe they get desensitized.
I kind of think it'd be interesting in a sick way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
No, I
because
get
of,
it.
you know, Leonardo da Vinci,
Yeah.
he was allowed back in time to take dead bodies and draw from
Oh,
it.
Mhm.
So I would sort of like to draw from the bodies And like the intestines and all that sounds mad though.
The intestines, the pancreas, squeeze the hat a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little. Just a
I
second.
don't think they get froze anymore and you squeeze the heart.
Yeah.
But still, bro.
When you say drawing the bodies, do you mean drawing the body or like using the blood as paint kind of thing?
That's an idea.
Yeah, draw the body using the blood.
That would be pretty cool. And kind of sick.
That's creative.
Very creative.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's done it. I'm pretty sure there's been an artist who's used his own blood,
Of course.
right? To
Of
draw
course.
something. Artists
His
are
own scene, like-
flipping weird, man. They're the weirdest people ever. They're all made.
Yeah, no, but they're the best. The artists and the musicians.
Yeah.
People who are slightly crazy.
Oh god, yeah,
Right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like the most creative people are all a little bit crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah, wasn't there saying something about insanity? There's a little bit of insanity in every creative person, or something
Yeah.
like that.
I hear that.
That's
Definitely.
weird. Man.
But yeah, you have to be really strong-minded to look at them stuff. Because I saw videos as well when I was a teenager, some nasty stuff like some Russians do to homeless people and all that.
Oh yeah,
Bro, it scarred me.
It's homeless
It
people.
scarred me for a long time.
What do they do?
I think I've seen the video. What about, is it the screwdriver thing?
Yeah. And the hammer. The
What's-
hammer and screwdrivers.
The hammer and
It's fucked
screwdriver.
up now.
Yeah, it's
I'm just imagining the worst things right now.
It's in the
probably
works.
imagine the worst thing. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and you know, what's that meat called? Mincemeat.
Mm.
His face was, they turned his face into a bit of mincemeat, yeah. And he was still alive, sadly, so like he's blowing like spit bubbles, like trying to breathe and all that shit. I was watching it as a teenager.
No.
Shut me up. I was like, oh damn, why did I watch that? One of them.
Because the internet, man. I swear the
Uh-huh.
internet, like, it's desensitizing all of us.
Well, I felt the internet
Pretty
used to be a lot worse when I was young. Like, I feel like you
Yeah.
don't really see stuff like that anymore.
Even though it's just a Google search away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one called rotten.com.
I was literally just about to say, do
I
you
was
remember
always on
Rotten?
Rotten.
I was like the worst website ever.
I was a weird kid who was like silent and on my own, yeah, looking at rotten.com, yeah, sending people the pictures on MSN and all that.
Yeah.
Like, check this out.
It was best score as well.
Well, you have to rate them, so.
No, it was literally like, you go on Best Score, I'm pretty sure it's still a website. It's like stuff from all over the world, like really fucked up videos and pictures.
Jeez, man. I swear, man, the internet. There's so much stuff, like even, remember Two Girls, One Cup?
Yeah.
Of course.
We all watched that as kids, didn't it?
I feel like I've just rocked up here and now your podcast's really fucked up.
Oh, no. We're getting into some stuff like that. Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like if kids nowadays saw the stuff that we saw when we were young, they wouldn't cope.
You think so?
Yeah, like I feel like kids now are a lot more sensitive than we were when we were kids.
Yeah, I hear that. It's weird, like South Park and Family Guy and that
Yeah.
sort of humour where you can just laugh about everything. I don't think they grew up with that sort of stuff.
No. Now everyone's complaining about it. South Park saying it's too offensive.
Yeah.
Even Family Guy and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Like Apu isn't a character in The Simpsons anymore.
What?
Because he was
Yeah.
offensive. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
I
he's
know.
not a thing.
That's mad.
Mhm.
That sucks. That knows I like to do. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
See, like, I feel, yeah, like all this stuff here, the SJWs or whatever, the people that are complaining, they're ruining comedy.
Yeah,
Like they're literally ruining comedy.
for sure. It's making issues with things that aren't really an issue.
Making mountains out of.
Molehills.
Thank you.
I was just waiting. I was like, are you gonna get it or?
But yeah, it's crazy though, man. Like even like so comedians, they can't even go to colleges without being bored of stage saying, I don't know, you can't say this and that because you're a cis white male or whatever. You can't say this and that. Like it's just restricting everyone's
yeah.
speech pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah, the world's gone mad.
It always has been mad in my eyes.
Wait, so someone's been mad. So what's happening now? Then?
Oh, that's such a vague question.
Yeah, we said it's always been mad, so it's still going mad.
It's getting worse.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be like a plateau that it's gonna reach, and then it's gonna go two ways. Either it's gonna go, actually, yeah, it's gonna go. It's either gonna stop, like no one's, like everything's gonna go back to normal, whatever that means, or it's gonna go the other way around. So, say for example, people who are complaining too much about, say like a guy 20 years ago, he tweeted something that's, you know, kind of racist, but not racist. Like if,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, something like that, innit? So, and he himself is not racist right now, right? So, I feel like this is gonna bring out the real racists, and that's gonna take over.
Yeah.
So, like, yo, you accuse me of being racist, then I might as well be the worst thing that you imagine me to be.
Yeah.
So I think people will start taking that kind of mindset, especially if we're blaming and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, well, like you just said about the Twitter thing, I think that's been a thing a lot recently, hasn't it? Where things that people have said forever ago that was in a jesting way, it was a joke in a time where things weren't taken so seriously, it's now being dragged back up and made into this big offensive thing that I don't think it was ever meant to be. It's scary, the internet. Everything's there forever, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. It sounded like you regret something.
We'll figure out some of the stuff I've said on this podcast as well. Oh shit.
I mean, I don't care about the stuff I've said on this podcast. Mostly. Like, only because like it's not like I'm gonna run for, I don't know, like a government job or something like that. Like, I can say whatever. You know. That's why it's cool to be like an artist and work for yourself.
Yeah.
In that way. No one's telling you what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone should have like a creative outlet of some kind that they can, you know, they can work their real job, but then they've got something creative to go home and let go with.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Definitely, like for mental health. So, like that creative stuff's therapy. It's self-therapy, like.
Yeah, it's super important.
Oh, I love that shit. Do you have like any what is it called? Like consent forms or something people have to fill in when they go to their places?
Yeah, we have a waiver. Just kind of explains the kind of thing that might happen. Ask them about medical issues. And then they just have to sign it just so that, you know, they've put down that they're aware of what's going to happen.
Everyone's ever shut themselves?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Oh shit.
Although I went to a scare event in Liverpool not long ago, and there was a young girl taking a photo, and an actor came up behind her and scared her, and she wet herself, and she had grey trousers on, and I felt so sorry for her. I was like, someone needs to give her a coat or something to tie around her waist. Poor thing.
See, that would be me. I'll probably kiss myself. I'll be so scared. I'm scared.
And it's high all at one get stuff.
Yeah. I can't control it. It won't stop.
Bruh.
We should definitely do it, you know.
Yeah.
And the more she talks about it, the more like, you know what, maybe, yeah, maybe.
It'd make a good video.
How much is it?
It's £50 a ticket next year, but I'm sure I could sort something out for you.
Yeah, yes. Give us that
Man's
Man's
creed privilege.
Hello?
Okay then, that's all we've got time for. Thanks for joining, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in 2 days. You got anything you want to say?
No, that's it. Thank you.
And bye.